I've been joined by Aldershot Town skipper Callum Reynolds, who'd probably be quite delighted that he's been called out to do an interview after a win, Callum. The word win, 3 points.
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, like you said, it's a win. 3 points. Weren't the best performance from us, but it's going to happen sometimes. Probably haven't deserved the return our 2 previous performances have had, but that's football. Sometimes you play rubbish and you get the win. Fortunately for us, definitely rode our luck at times, but tried to stay patient, and even after we went 1-0 up, it's made it harder for ourselves than it probably should have been. But again, it's a home win and a clean sheet, so we've got to be happy with that.
Of course, we're at the end of October, 18 games into a 46-game season, and of course there's no such thing as a must-win, but amongst the playing squad after what's happened in the last week, did it feel like it was must-win today?
Yeah, it was. I mean, look, there's no easy games. In every game you want to win, but it was definitely when we felt we had to win at home, and like you said, after the last 2, it were not performances, just the results that we haven't got. It was definitely a game that we felt, we needed to win today.
And Guiseley, a word for them. They've obviously been struggling this season, but they've gradually improved and they've turned big defeats into narrow defeats and draws and got themselves a couple of decent wins. And there was a school of thought that they might come here and park the bus today, but they never did they? To be fair to them, they actually gave it a right good go, at least until the sending off.
Yeah, I mean, it was we didn't really deal with their threat. Again, we had a lot of possession. We didn't use it well enough. But of course, you've got to be switched on all the times, and I think that it nearly cost us today. And just little things which we need to work on and we need to correct. Like you said, 18 games in now. But it wasn't an easy game by any means. And like you said, until the sending off, obviously they had to go a bit deeper, but they didn't just sit in. After we scored, they started to come at us again, and credit to them. It was they made it difficult for us.
And as far as the team set up today, a few changes again, and that's always been the case, and it's going to be the case this season. But a chance for Charlie, he's had to be very patient to come in, and my goodness me, when the chance presented itself, he kept a very cool head, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely, and he's been, obviously he was unfortunate. He scored a great goal in pre-season and got injured in that game. And it kind of set him back to almost before pre-season, because he was out for about 7 or 8 weeks. So then he's got almost to pre-season again. But he's been looking sharp in training, and he's been patient. And like you said, he got his start today, and he's rewarded us with a winning goal. So I'm pleased for him, but obviously pleased for the team as well to get a win.
And when any football team wants to get and gets a result, it's usually the case that at least 7 or 8 or more players have had a decent, solid game, and there was a lot of good, solid performances today. None more solid than Jake Gallagher in midfield, who unfortunately had to play 85 minutes on a yellow card, and with all the history that goes with Jake and with last season, he's shown actually great maturity to cope with those situations, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, last season he had his issues, and a few decisions recently at home I feel have gone against us. But no, like you said, maturity is probably the key word there. In his position and the way he plays as well, he's going to be putting tackles in. But I thought he was excellent in front of us today. There was a lot of important second balls. Like you said, the other side of the game might not look so pretty, or we might not notice it as much from the side, like a great pass or a goal. But yeah, he's massive for us in there. And like you said, to get through 85 minutes and get a card in the conditions, I thought it showed great maturity from him.
You picked up a yellow card yourself today. I don't think you probably have too many complaints with it. Was that the ultimate taking one for the team, that one, Callum?
Yeah, I think I don't know what happened. It's from a goal kick, and I think it's kind of ricocheted off Will and their striker. Anyway, the guy's gone through, and the ball's gone past me, but I'm not letting him get past me. So I just did what I had to do, stop him. And luckily we didn't get punished from the free kick, so sometimes you've got to take them. There's been probably occasions on this season where I've been guilty of not doing that and taking one for the team to break up play and attacks, but yeah, I won't let him get past.
It's not often that in the commentary box we applaud any yellow card, but the pair of us were absolutely adamant that was a great decision for the team, that one. Ultimately, though, a word for the fella behind you, when called upon today, did his job again superbly, Jake.
Yeah, and it's good to have him behind me. And to be fair, we've got two good goalkeepers here. Whenever Smithy's coming, he's done well as well. But yeah, Coley brings that experience and calm to us. And it's almost, obviously we like it if he's not busy, but if, like you've seen with the one-on-one, if someone gets through or someone have a shot, I'm confident that he's going to do a good job and more often than not save us, and like he has done quite a few times this season. So now it's credit to him, and yeah, like I said, it's a pleasure to play in front of him.
So thoughts will now turn to next Saturday, and I guess it's never an easy time to go and play away to the league leaders, and league leaders that actually won rather convincingly here, albeit there were kind of explanation of circumstances on the day. But you'd be glad to have a whole week to prepare and get the game plan right for that one.
Yeah, good week's training. We've had a lot of travelling obviously the last 7 days, down to Torquay and then up to Dagenham during the week. So yeah, good week training behind us. Fully focusing on putting a marker back out there and doing ourselves justice. I don't think we did it at home here against them. So that's definitely one that we're going to be looking forward to playing in.
Having recently played away to Dagenham, who are in second place, painful defeat, because generally the consensus was that if anything we probably just shaded that match, and to come away with nothing was tough. But with that so fresh in the mind, what do you take from that game to take on to play away at Forest Green, who similarly good football inside, right at the top end?
Yeah, exactly. First and foremost, obviously we can't afford to have the start like we did against them here. Like you said, away from home against top of the table, you got to keep things tight first 10-15 minutes. But obviously we want to start well, not to say we're just going to go and sit there, but we want to start well, contain them, sort of feel our way into the game. And like you said, it was Tuesday was hard to take the defeat, and sometimes in those big games you might only get one or two chances, whereas against maybe Torquay we had a lot more chances to win games, but sometimes it might just be one case of getting one chance. You might not even get a chance in the game, which means that we have to do our job at the back and as a team to keep a clean sheet, so the minimum we take from there is a point.
Well, thanks for that, Callum. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on a great 3 points, a clean sheet and a solid captain's performance this afternoon.
Nice one. Cheers, Rob.